Fans who come to Reliant Stadium for a Texans game are deeply involved in the action. Just ask anyone seated in the bullpen. He'll down it in the end zone. The offense will start at the 20-yard line. The halfback with the carry. He breaks the tackle. Breaks another tackle. He's down the sideline. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Colts. The Indianapolis Colts only needed one play to get it into the end zone, and it was a big one.
Man, that is just pure speed. And when you have jets like that, it really throws a bit of fear into a defense because they know you have the ability to make a play from anywhere on the field.
This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, the other team just scored a touchdown. They have the momentum of the game. And right now as a play caller, I think you have to be very aggressive. Try and recapture that momentum and get this game going back in your direction.
Tate was there on the tackle.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
4 yards on that play. That'll bring up second down. Here's the throw. And the pass is incomplete. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation. Dumps it out left. Short gain on that completion. It looks like they're going to try for the long field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And it's good.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Gets it back out to the 20-yard line. The Texans want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover.
The halfback with the carry. Tackle was made by Nnamdi Osamuga. That's a gain of 8, and that will bring up second down. The pass is away. Weddle gets the pick. The stop was made by Stewart. And the defense just picked up their second interception of the half.
Well, they're reading the quarterback's eyes, and any time as a quarterback you look too long in one direction or at one wide receiver, the defense is just going to break on the ball, and they've been taking advantage today. All it takes is a split second on a play fake for the defense to get just a little out of position. I think that's just what happened on that pass there.
Short throw to the right. Defender gets his hand on it. Third down coming up after that incompletion. Just got that one off. It's picked off.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
He rolls out to the right. Tackle was made by Lofa Tutupu.
Boy, that's just a special play right there. You see these great athletes on occasion, the ball's thrown up, and it's just a jump ball, go-get-it kind of situation, and he went up and made a great play there. Those are the kind that quarterbacks don't soon forget.
What happened there?
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
He gets out to about the 22-yard line before he's gang tackled.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really puts some pressure on this group up front.
He rolls right. He's dragged down on the play.
I really like what they did that time. Nice job by the Colts.
Let's go. Passes the ball. Eric Weddle was there to bring him down.
Well, they gained some yards on that one, but really a good job by the defense. They knew all they had to do was just keep the ball in front of them to stop them on third down.
And with that, the score is the Texans 3, the Colts 10. They can't bring him down. The Colts come back out looking for better results than their last time on the field. Just gets it off.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz, he understood what was happening with the coverage behind it, and found the open man.
Here's the pass, and he caught it. Durant makes the tackle. He done that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Sanders was there on the tackle.
The Colts are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
They give it to the tailback. Just about 3 yards there. That brings up second down. Gets the pass out. Sanders picks it off. Breaks a tackle.
Poor showing so far by a veteran quarterback. 2 picks in the first half is not how you want to start a game.
Passes it out. There for the reception. At the 40. At the 40. He's tackled at the 26-yard line by Asamuga. And that play could have easily gone for 6.
And when you start to hit a couple of big pass plays, it really puts the defense in a tough spot. They no longer feel quite as brave coming up and defending those short passes.
So it's now 1st and 10 after the big pass play. Gets the ball away.
The Texans are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
A little misdirection. Kane was there to bring him down. A gain of 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Throws it short. Makes the catch.
Just a great route that time. No way that he wasn't going to catch that football and score with that one. That was beautiful.
Shane Graham is good on the point out. Here's your sprint drive summary. Brought down at the 24-yard line. The Colts suffered an interception on their last possession. Hands it to the back.
What a show he's putting on today, breaking tackles, running guys over. He has been a force for this offense.
He throws right. Is there for the catch. Holly picks up about 5 yards with the catch. Passes it. Throws into coverage, and it's intercepted. Miller makes the tackle. The Texans have been on the ball literally so far in this game. That's 3 first-half interceptions. They give it to the tailback. A pickup of 4, and that will bring up 2nd down. Passes on the move. He's brought down at the 40 by Lofa Tatupu.
It may be time now for this defense to start thinking about attacking a little more and bringing some pressure on the receiver. You can't keep giving up those short, quick throws. Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Gets the pass away. Huge play for the Texans, and it's going to be 1st and goal. First down now. They'll be looking for 6 points here. And now we'll see who can get the bigger push. Passes to his left. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. 2nd down coming up. Hit as he passes.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
And 3 hours prior to game time, or entry to the lot will not be permitted. No refund.
Touchdown, Houston. The Texans use 8 plays to go half the length of the field. Shane Graham puts it through, and it's a 7-point game.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
Hit and dropped at the 27-yard line.
Their last series was a downer, but this is a chance now to come back out and prove that you're not going to dwell on that. Just pick up a couple of first downs, and the last thing in the world they need right now, though, is a 3 and out.
Short throw to the right, and it's knocked loose.
Hayson was defending on the play.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 27. On the delay. Still moving.
Thomas Davis was there to bring him down.
They got 4 yards there. That'll bring up 3rd down. Throws it. Drops the short pick. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
He gets it out to about the 38-yard line. The Texans will look to build momentum by getting another touchdown on this series.
He throws left. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. 2nd down now following the incomplete pass. Dumps it out left.
The Texans get another good gainer that time. This offense is finding early success in the passing game.
On the ground with a tailback. They finally get him at the 24-yard line.
What a run that was. I really thought he might be gone there, but they were finally able to chase him down.
Flips it out short.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Gives it off. He fights forward to around the 16 before several defenders bring him down. Stays on his feet. Is this a first down? Here's the measurement. The ref signals that they're just a little short. It's fourth down. They'll line up the field goal unit here. This one is from 31 yards out. He's got it. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. So after that kick, the score is now the Houston Texans 20, the Indianapolis Colts 10. He's still going. Dropped at the 23. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Throws it. Off the tip. It's caught. Tackle was made by Bob Sanders.
Boy, that's a tough throw and catch that time. Tight coverage, able to thread it in there, and good play by the receiver.
They'll give it off here. They tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive. The pursuit to the ball, they were all coming there.
Short throw. The stop was made by May. Holly now with 4 catches in the game. Gets the pass off. It's intercepted. And he's depleted at the 41-yard line.
Nicely done. That's his second interception of the game. I really like the way he plays the corner position. You can see the anticipation.
Rolls right.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Gives it off. He fights forward to about the 43. A couple of yards there, and that makes it third down. Throws it out. It's incomplete. The punting unit will likely head onto the field after they fail to convert on third down.
Fourth down.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 32. The Colts want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover. Short pass. Almost hit. Holly was the intended receiver.
Great seats available for all of our upcoming home games.
Let's go.
Passes. And it's completed. Ryans was there on the tackle.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Tackle was made by Wilford. That's a gain of 5. That brings up second down. Gets the pass away. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
First down, 10 to go. about 2 minutes before halftime. He gets another carry. Mays is there on the tackle. It looks like they're going to go no huddle. Here's the throw. He leaps. It's caught.
The Colts are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
Dumps it out right. Berrien with his third reception. Moves to his right. Miller grabbed that one for a gain of 2. So that'll make it 3rd down. They'll give it off here. Brought down about the 13-yard line by Wilfork. So the field goal unit is on the field to try for 3 points. This will be a 31-yard field goal try. So after that kick, the score is now the Indianapolis Colts 13, the Texans 20. Dropped at the 23. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He fumbled it. Fight for the loose ball. Who's got it? He scooped it. The Colts recover it after the long battle.
Very good work that time to recover the football for the defense. And if you've ever been in the bottom of one of those pileups like that, you know that anything goes.
Leaping catch. Bernard Berrien has 6. Wait, the officials will huddle. It is going to be 6 points. And this for the tie. Hall adds the extra point, and we're all tied up. Here's your sprint drive summary. He makes it to the 23-yard line. The Texans will begin this drive at the 23-yard line. The pass is away. Down the sideline. He's knocked out at the 42.
And when you get a wide receiver with that kind of talent on the outside, he is a threat to take it all the way on any play.
Good gain through the air will set him up with another 1st and 10.
Let's do it. Get ready.
Passes the ball. There for the catch.
Against the spread offense, you're basically trying to cover slot receivers with safeties and linebackers. That's a mismatch.
The Texans call for a timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining. Throws it short, and he's out of bounds, incomplete.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Here's the pass, and the pass falls incomplete.
Good release that time by the receiver at the line of scrimmage, but the pass simply was just not there.
Gets the pass out. Tate can't make the catch in traffic. They're going to try a long field goal here. This will be a 48-yard attempt. And it's good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Potlesh has his team lined up for the kickoff. He squibs it. He'll take it from the 2.
The Colts got a little boost on that last series by punching it in. Now they want to build on that.
safety.
I can't believe they just let that happen. How do you give up a safety in that situation? Unbelievable.
Hall brings him down at the 39-yard line. First down, 10 to go. They hand it off. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
One of the tough things about trying to get a quarterback block is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block, it's just tough to get a hand on those guys. They're quick.
A nice pickup of about 8 yards, and so it'll be third down. Let's send you to the studio for this brief halftime break.
Welcome to the halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
We'll take a look at the scores from other action. Taking a look at the stats from your game now, first half yardage was just about even. Wes Welker has over 75 yards receiving. Houston leads it by 5. Now let's take a look at some of the top plays from the first half of your game.
The second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Reliant Stadium. He'll down it in the end zone. They'll set up shop at the 20. Passes it out. Smith intercepts it. Still working. Again, it looked like there was a little miscommunication on that interception.
In the NFL, the quarterback's primary responsibility is to maintain possession of the ball. Don't give it away. He's the most trusted guy in the field, and today he's looking shaky. The Colts go backwards that time, and we really haven't seen much of that in this game. They've really been cruising.
It's one play at a time, baby.
He gets to about the 14-yard line before he's wrestled to the ground.
Watch him go.
Gets the ball away. Hayson has it.
You know, this DB is one of those guys that every time I watch him on tape, I'm always surprised he doesn't have more interceptions because he's so quick with his feet and gets in great position.
Here's the halfback. They get 3 yards on the play. That'll bring up second down. Pass is complete.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
Passes it. Comes down with it.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to the right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Short throw to the left.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play. The Texans set out to run it down their throats, had some success in the first half with that, and now it looks like all that running is really taking its toll on the defense.
Evans on the right side, and he has room to run. He's down the sideline. Dragged down at the 9.
Big guys looking kind of quick in there. That time they were running stride for stride with the running back up into the hole, made some nice blocks, and they spring it out of there for his huge game. Pretty play.
Gets the pass away.
If you're going to play man-to-man coverage against this team, you're going to have to take away that slant route. That time they hit it for a big play.
Touchdown, Texans.
And that wasn't a fullback, ladies and gentlemen. That was the halfback with a little power running. That was impressive.
He throws right, and it's caught for 2. Great job there. They were able to convert.
And you could tell the offense had a plan throughout that drive. Not only did they get the touchdown, but they immediately got the call in for the 2-point conversion. They knew exactly what they wanted to do and executed it perfectly.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
It's the tailback.
The stop was made by Durant.
2nd and 5. Rolling right. And they got him. That sack will give him 5 on the year. 3rd down and 12. Ball on the 18. Throws it. Not able to make the catch in traffic. And that incomplete pass will probably lead to the punting unit coming out onto the field as they go 3 and out.
And it really looked like the defense won the battle up front. The big guys controlling the line of scrimmage made the difference there.
Welkert fields it at the 37. He takes it to the 48.
The Texans are looking like a confident bunch on offense right now. If they can put together another touchdown drive here, they'll have a significant advantage.
Throws it. Drops the easy pick. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. 2nd down coming up. Gets the pass off. Knocked away. No completion that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Throws short. It's picked off. Flag down, first one of the game. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call. Holding. No!
Let's get some sevens on the board.
First down. Throws it out. Tight coverage, and it's picked off.
Yeah, I just don't think he saw the coverage right on that one. There's no way you try and force that one in there if you understand what the defense is doing. He just got fooled.
Keep our course.
Goes for the end zone. Johnson bats it away.
Johnson had the coverage on the play.
Located between gates A and D. Disabled guests can be dropped off at this location prior to parking the vehicle and picked up after the game.
They'll give it off here. He fights forward to about the 19 before he's brought down.
Personal foul, face mask, defense. First down.
Houston is about to extend the lead to 3 scores. Again, he'll get the call. The offense will line up at the 9 here.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is.
Here's the give. Johnson is there on the tackle. It's 3rd down. They'll need 8 yards here for the score.
Let's go.
He rolls out to the right. Hit on the pass. And Ron McClain with his 3rd reception. It's 4th down. He shouldn't have a problem with this one. And it's good. Here's your sprint drive summary. So after that kick, the score is now the Houston Texans 36, the Colts 20. This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback. The Colts turned the ball over on an interception their last time out. Passing. Mays is there to bring him down. Iglesias now with 4 catches in the game. The halfback with the carry. Brought down behind the line. We've got a 2nd and long situation. Ball on the 34. He passes short. Aaron Ross makes the tackle. That's a gain of 8. Throws it short, and he has room to run.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
They'll give it off here. He gets out to about the 35-yard line before he's dropped by a host of tackles. They'll go with the run once again.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
He throws short. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Hits the upright, and it bounced the wrong way. The Texans will start this drive at the 43-yard line.
Let's go, man.
Passes to his left. Jones now has 5 catches. They'll need about 3 yards here on 2nd down. Makes the short throw. He catches it and is tackled immediately.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
He's there for the catch. Dropped behind the line. A loss of about 6.
You got to give the defense a lot of credit on that one. They made a little correction at the line of scrimmage, and they had that play pegged right from the start.
Gets the pass away.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
And he will lose yardage on the play.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Short throw to the right. Ron McClain now with 4 catches in the game. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Here's the throw. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. Another completed pass puts him over the 300-yard mark.
And, you know, this guy just loves to play football. I really like talking to him before the game. You can hear the passion in his voice. And when you have a leader that has that kind of passion and that kind of emotion, it's just so much easier to play the game.
Dumps it out left. Ron McClain crosses the plane. Or maybe he didn't. Yes, it's going to be 6 points.
I remember when fullbacks used to look more like offensive guards out there. Now you got guys that can catch it and run it in for the touchdown. What a play.
Up and good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Drop at the 25. The Colts will set up shop at the 25. The pass is away, and it's picked. Down the sideline. Houston tacks on another score.
Oh, yeah!
And you could really see him baiting the quarterback on that one. He wanted him to believe the receiver was open, but he had it all the way.
And the point after is good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Brought down at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 27. Durant will tackle him for a loss at the 25.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
And it's caught. Bernard Berrien has now caught 50 passes on the season. Brings it in. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure. Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Portis gets another carry. This is a game he'll want to forget about. He's faced a wall almost every time he's gotten the ball. Passes the ball. They'll take him down, but not before he gives the Colts a 1st and goal. Dumps it out right. Touchdown, Colts. Berrien hauls in his 2nd touchdown catch of the game. It's good. Here's your sprint drive summary. With less than 4 minutes to go in the 4th, the score, the Colts 27, the Texans 50. The Texans get to the ball.
It's been a rough game for them for sure. At this point, you got to think they're probably just going to be glad this one's over.
Runs over tackler. They finally get him at the 11.
Those big guys up front, they just keep pushing the defense back. At some point, now you're going to have to do something to try and stop those running lanes, but then look out. The passing is going to be wide open.
Let's get some run. Let's go, baby. Let's have some fun.
Here's the pass, and he caught it. Weddle was there to bring him down. Welker makes his third grab. Pause. Breaks one and scores.
One score is nice, but two, that is really special. And ask any fantasy football player out there, if this guy's on your team, you're almost as happy as he is right now.
And under 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, the score, the Texans 57, the Colts 27. Still pushing. They get him at the 22-yard line. Gets the pass out. Deflected and broken up. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. Passes it out. He goes up high for the catch. At the 40, at the 30. The stop was made by Bob Sanders. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
And this offensive line's been getting it done with pass protection. I don't care who you have playing quarterback. If that guy's back there getting hit, it is awfully tough to throw for 300 yards. And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that, that was fun to watch. And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence. And if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
That passing touchdown gives him 3 for the game.
Terrific play call that time by the offensive coordinator to take advantage of that weakness in this defense. Sometimes as a play call, you just get the feeling you're a step ahead, and that's been the case today.
Indianapolis lines up for an onside kick. The Texans get to the ball. Holly grabs it up. The Colts will begin this drive at the 42. Gets the ball away, and he is able to hold on to it. Joaquin Iglesias has 6 catches now. Passes it. Tipped ball, intercepted. He breaks the tackle. There's no one around. Houston tags on another score.
You know, some defensive players, you don't want to throw it in their zone because it might get intercepted. Some guys, you absolutely don't want to throw it there because they can turn it into a touchdown going the other way.
With just over a minute to go in the fourth quarter, the score is the Texans 64, the Colts 34. Brought down at the 22. They'll set up shop at the 22-yard line. He throws left. And he's drilled at the 29.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
They line up at the 24. gets the pass away. Lee makes his first catch of the game after going the entire first half without one. Throws it. And they might be tacking on 5 yards here as the defense appeared to be offside.
The penalty is declined.
Passes on the move.
And that's one of those that the wideout goes back to the huddle thinking, he stinks. This guy's terrible. Then as soon as he sees his quarterback, he says, don't worry about it. We'll get it next time.
He rolls right. And he brings in the high pass. You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away and try and make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
Passes to the end zone. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. D'Amico Ryans was defending on the play. End zone. Well, it was sure a pick. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Repeat, fourth down.
Fourth down. They'll line up the kicking team, this one about 25 yards away. And it's good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. At the 30. They get him at the 38. He did a good job finding the seam on that return.
Yeah, he found an opening and darted right through it, and that return is going to set up this offense with some really good field position to start the drive.
And I have a feeling this one's coming back.
We're not here to play. Calm down, baby.
Repeat, first down.
First and long now after the penalty. Feeds it to the back. Tackle was made by Tatupu. That's going to do it from Reliant Stadium. Stay right there for top plays and stats.